Hello everyone, what a pleasant morning we have today, and we, the Group 5, will be discussing and showing you what is Neoclassicism is all about. So sit back and relax and enjoy our presentation. This is a general revival in the classical thought that mirrored what was going on in political and social arenas of that time, leading to the French Revolution, with its depicted subjects from classical literature and history. So the neoclassicists believed was the art should express the ideal virtues in life, and it could improve the viewer by imparting a moralizing message. And for neoclassical architecture, it was based on principles of simplicity, symmetry, and mathematics, which were seen as virtues of art in ancient Greece and Rome. Lastly, the popularity of neoclassicism rose, especially because of the art students. Generally, aristocracy were given access to recently unearthed ruins in Italy, and the result became enamored with aesthetic and philosophies of ancient art. The first artist we have chosen is Gino Severini. He is an Italian painter who synthesized the styles of Futurism and Cubism. The first artwork that we have chosen by Gino Severini, it is the visual synthesis of the idea of war. Because in August 1914, as World War broke out, the Futurists planned public demonstration in support of Italian participations. The second artist is named Gheorghe Tatarescu. He was born in 1818. The first artwork that I've chosen by Gheorghe Tatarescu, it is a portrait of Nicolae Băsescu. Nicolae Băsescu is a historian and revolutionary fighter. Nicolae Băsescu was one of the 19th century Romania's most prominent personalities, and also born in a minor nobleman.
So next is William Adolphe Bouguereau, a French academic painter, was born on the Atlantic coast of France in La Rochelle on November 30, 1825. William Adolphe Bouguereau was a loyal traditionalist, and his genre paintings, as well as his mythological themes, were classical subjects in a modern interpretation with a focus on naked female form. He brought to life brothers, shepherdesses, goddesses, nymphs, and madonnas in a way that appealed a lot to the wealthy art patrons of the era. And here are examples of his paintings, which are the Madonna of the Lilies, William Adolphe Bouguereau's The Storybook, The Little Knitter, and The Birth of Venus 187. Now, let's move on with Albert Kriva, the son of blacksmith and bogey maker. Albert grew up in Newton, Kansas. He was monumentally talented artist, professor, and moralist. He painted an amazing body of work, ranging from neoclassical to impressionism to more modernistic pieces, including landscape pastel sketch while looking through a prism. And even art critic Eleanor Jewett once wrote of Kriva's vibrant landscape and said, "His pictures will long be remembered for their happy note, their impression of joy in nature, and the sheer beauty of their impetuous, irresponsible color." Now, his artwork are Winter Moods, Ferryboat Landing, and Lost, the California Village Along Coast. Next one is Anselm Furber, who was a German painter born in Spires. The son of a well-known archaeologist, was the leading classicist painter of the German 19th century school. He was the first to realize the danger arising from contempt of technique, that mastery of craftsmanship was needed to express even the loveliest ideas, and that an ill-drawn, colored a cartoon can never be the supreme achievement in art. So here are some of artworks.
Elizabeth Louis Vigée Lebrun was France's last great devoted portrait painter. Her talent and passion led her to Versailles as Marie Antoinette's portraitist. Her connection with the Queen forced her to flee a 13-year exile that took her to the courts of Naples, Vienna, and St. Petersburg. The most well-known female artist in Europe painted over 600 portraits, including Portrait of Madame du Barry and Portrait of Marie Antoinette. From the monarchy through the modern era, the unique story of this gifted and free lady became entwined with history. John August Dominic Ingres recreated classical and Renaissance sources for 19th century preferences with a daring blend of classic technique and experimental sensuality. He was at the center of a revived form of the ancient dispute, famed for his serpentine and exquisitely reproduced illusionistic textures. In reality, his work understood as a combination of neoclassicism and romanticism. With his famous artwork, Oedipus and Sphinx, true to his neoclassical training, Ingres selected his subject from Greek mythology, but his choice of subject departs from the Stoic heroes of David. Here we see the tragic hero Oedipus confronted with the riddle of the Sphinx. Dire threat he faces is suggested by the ominous pile of human remains, compounded by Oedipus' companion shown fleeing in terror in the background. Oedipus' correct answer will allow him to escape death and continue to the road of Thebes, yet his destiny is doomed. Jacques-Louis David's massive canvases, the essential neoclassical painter, were probably the final victory of traditional historical painting. His linear designs vividly conveyed storylines that often matched contemporary politics. One of his famous artwork, The Oath of Horace, depicts a story of the three young soldiers on the left reach out to their father, promising to battle for their motherland. To settle a territorial conflict between their city-states, these Roman Horatii brothers were to confront three Coratii brothers from Alba. They are prepared to battle to the death, sacrificing themselves for the sake of home and family. And that's it for the Neoclassicism era. Thank you for watching.